Hello, everybody. It's Tuesday. We're going to get tweaky and extra experimentally artful here in just a moment. We must run a poll because some things have been, discussed prior to us starting. So give me 1 second here. Let's do the hellos and all that, and then I will poll. Or maybe now let's, let's do this. Well, hold on. Let's add a poll. Hold on. All right. Start a poll. What is the bells? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, bells. Okay. All right. I'm starting a poll in the chat. Do the bells drive you crazy? Yes or no? I asked her if she would please remove the jingle bell bracelet because it was making me a little like. So
no, I was trying to frighten away all of the bad spirits.
And I also felt like maybe I need an exorcism.
We're going to talk to the gardener guy and see if he's got any.
No, not the gardener guy. He won't know anybody. He's a straight up atheist. He doesn't believe in any of that.
Oh, well, who you?
He would definitely be anti-Bell, though. I'll tell you that because he's extra. He's even a little weirder than I am. I think about things. Mm-hmm. He gets real keyed into stuff like he talks about it in his videos. Yeah. Anyway, hello, welcome. This is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together
we are
PM Artist Studio. All right. Now, let's go ahead and say hello to everybody. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. That's how I know that you were here. We like to know that you were here so we can poll you on such important matters.
Yeah, and I think your poll voting is not tied into your name, so I won't know.
It is anonymous. That's right.
And I would be holding it against you if
she would, because she's that way.
I'm that kind of person. I admit it.
We're honest about those sorts of things. Lucy's here. Art Curious by M and W. That is Miriam. A Seminole Mind. That's Sue. Barb's here. Becky. Beth. Caroline. Carol. Carrie Griffiths. He's Carrie the Crafter. Mo. That's Cookie Wookie. Did it backwards. Darcy's here. Darlene, Elizabeth, Griffin, Shale, Joanne, Carla, Peace Talks with Lynn, Sandy, Franklin, Simply Lizette, Solemn Gallery, Star Traveler, that's Linda, Susie's here, Tegan, she's the bookmaker, Shelly Studio, that's Margot, Zali Cal, she is our pal. If I missed you, it wasn't on purpose. Just give me some extra pinky hello hands or yellow hellos or just any kind of hello. But if you're like, why can't I chat and chat? That's because you're not subscribed to the channel. You should be able to subscribe somewhere over in that area. Then you want to ring those notifications. We do this 4 times a week and a 5th thing on Sunday afternoon. That's how dedicated we are.
Yeah.
To getting our opinions out there.
When you hit that bell, make sure you go up and hit all.
All. That's right. That's important. And then if you're watching in replay, let us know down in the comments. And then after you've hit the like on a replay, if you're on your phone or one of the mobile type devices, you may have the option to hype us. We would very much appreciate it if you would hype us. We like it very much. All right, let's see. Okay, where's my poll results? Why didn't I see them? I thought it was going. It was going. Did I end it by chance? Well, I know there was a 67% no at one point when I looked at it. Do y'all see the results? Did I accidentally turn it off? Hold on.
Oh, look, bells. Well,
what does it say? Because I can't see it now.
It just gives me a chance to vote.
Oh, well,
Oh, yeah, it's 26 votes. That didn't tell me whether they're yes or no, though.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's 27.
27% yes. Or just that's the number of votes.
No, 27 votes.
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
tell me who did what. It won't tell me. It just says, oh, here we go. It's almost oh my goodness, no. 52 to 48.
Okay. She likes that it's kind of split. It's not a blowout.
Oh, my numbers are going up, Mariah.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. I can't see it. I don't know why. Like, it was there. I mean, I started
53 to 47 now.
Okay. Well, we can let it run during the thing because I don't even know how to turn it off because it doesn't even show up here anymore. So.
Well, it's showing up on my side. How about that? That's a new one.
That's a new one. Thanks, YouTube, for being weird. All right, let's get started. Do we have any announcements? Well, we're getting towards the end of the week here. All right, I do kind of have okay, here's kind of what I'm thinking for like 1 week from today, if possible. If it works out, maybe doing a morning stream. Because I want to start a project thing, which I'm going to kind of be doing anyway, I believe on the 31st, because coming Monday is the 31st.
And you want me to do it Tuesday morning?
Because
I don't like that.
Feel like there's a lot of things happening.
Well, so is it going to go on for hours?
No! I think
then why don't we just go at 3 o'clock?
That's fine. Anyway, like, can we play by ear? But I thought I'd just put it out there. Like, you have some time.
Oh, if more people would come in the morning than in the afternoon.
Well, all it really is that I think we may just need some extended time, especially for me. Because, like, when we do the showing of the stencils and all of that, because it's going to be the first, that does take up a good amount of time.
It does. Well, we're gonna knock some of those out today.
A little bit, but we still go through them
fast.
I know, because I like to go through them. Because some people, we got some people, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
They expect it on the first, and so we will show it on the first. You're gonna get a little teaser today.
Well,
but
the people that really matter will be here. I'm not worried about that.
It says 50-50 now. See, got split vote here. Here's the better question: do you want me focused and happy? That's what I asked her. And then I also did some emotional manipulation.
Yes, she did.
And said, if you really loved me.
Shameless.
You would care that it drives me absolutely insane.
I just do not understand this.
She doesn't understand.
I do not understand this at all. I'm a person who can read a book in a bus station and not have any problem.
Part of that also is that you don't hear.
There are certain.
And that's true. And she's actually had hearing damage since she was way younger. So It's like something that's just like, whereas I have very excellent, annoyingly excellent
put
hearing.
some of them things in your ears, rather, that
I know,
block
but then I talk really loud because it does. So
that's okay with me.
Yes, true. It actually works well for this situation.
I think that's a win-win on my side. I'm not objecting to any of that.
Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Ellen. Let's see, who else did I miss? And Laura, Carla. I think I said hello to Dorothy.
You guys need to vote.
Hey, Meg.
You guys need to vote.
Yes, please vote on the.
The last 3 that come in here better be voting for me, because if that numbers goes up to no, I'm going to know who it is.
She's not going to know.
And I'll write your name down somewhere.
Special.
Yeah. No bookmarks for you.
That's not true. I send them out. So
that's true. I'll hide them. I've already hit them.
None will go out. Everybody gets punished. That's terrible. All right, I'm going topside. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're going to continue on with some Washi business.
We are. And we're just going to go ahead and do it. I was going to.
And I just want to send out hello, Lizette. Hello, Alice. I want to
Don't forget to vote, you guys. It just came in.
Would you stop? Like, this is voter intimidation.
I'm a poll watcher.
It's funny until it's not.
Okay. All right, let's just get on with it here.
All right, hold on. I do want to send out a huge heartfelt thank you, because y'all are representing us so well out in the world of, capitalism and purchasing other people's things, which is making us look very good, like we might be influencers or something. At the very least,
ambassadors
of goodwill and, buy some Arty Fun things, But yes, it was very nicely received by Yasutomo. In fact, they even accepted our collaboration, so you can actually see our video over on their channel.
How about that?
I'm pretty proud.
The problem is they still have some more here that they're going to have to catch up on. So, I don't know how.
We aren't done experimenting.
We're not finished yet. I have 5 more. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember. I had them all together here that we're going to talk about.
Oh, Carrie has a compromise for us.
What?
If I make you get rid of your bells, then Emma's not allowed to touch her hair in the stream.
Oh, well, we know that ain't going to happen. Yeah, that irritates me.
Does it?
Yeah, it just makes you look vain and silly.
Well,
I'd really like for you not to be vain and silly.
I agree with that. You aren't wrong.
You know, it's just like I most of the time my hair looks like crap. That's why I wear a hat. Okay, let's just get right on to it. I'm not still on our. What's wrong?
It's been like this for you for a while now. I'm
Come on, go.
You too. Hello.
I still have our green screen.
I'll go over there.
I only have 3 thumbsy upsies. It says 59 are watching and started the stream 11 minutes ago.
This is so bizarre that this does this to you. I don't really understand. It really wants you to watch that commercial. Get us paid. Hold on. There you go. Skip that. There you go. Look at that.
Dear Lord. Why is it so hard?
I don't know. Life is hard.
Life is hard. Okay, so basically, where's my little list? We made this list, and I don't know, we made some of it, but I did all of these except one, and I forgot to do the black watercolor ground. But you know what? Here's my feeling about that. If you wanted to do that, you can. I just don't know why you'd want to.
With the, yeah.
Black on black. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing some. Let me know.
Well, my suggestion was prior to, because the whole thing was when you painted it on the top of the surface, it was like, you can see it. Like, it makes the surface a little more milky. Like, ever so slightly, but it is there. It's worth mentioning. So, you're going to show an experiment today that we've rectified that whole situation by applying it to the backside.
Yeah.
So that kind of fixes it.
Yeah.
Because then you still get to experience the loveliness of the paper.
Okay, so I've got 2 cards with the same information on. I guess we could go ahead and do another one. And I could glue the blickerick down over here over all of that information, and then
there you go. Hi, Myra. Hey, Shannon.
Glue methods. Okay.
Hey, Sophia. Hey, Jessie. Ooh, lots of y'all coming in. Welcome to everybody. Do give those thumbsy upsies, if you would, please. Very important here in the beginning.
Okay, basically, I just need for you to stamp a flower, Mariah.
I got a flower. We're going to change the flower up.
And,
this is the one you wanted me to do 2 on, or no?
No, I'm just going to glue this down over this because I forgot I'd made a card for it.
Okay.
So I made another card, which has a lot more information on it, and it's a good thing.
And I'm wawing this in white. Is that correct?
That is correct. Okay, so what we were talking about here is frottage, embossing, and that's what happened here. As I used the oil pastel, I'm going to show you how I did it here. And then embossed it using a stencil mask. And I believe this is Christy Hartman's.
Yes.
Cone
flowers.
Yeah. And you can do it with impression plates made from the light and fluffy modeling paste. I've shown you that before. That's not a big deal. Oil pastels need to be opaque and clean them up. This is what my white looked like, and I got all that gunk off of that. Because you don't want that.
That was a lot of gunk.
It was. Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
That's because it's been
rolling around.
Rolling in the hoodie do.
It's been frotaging with the other.
Yeah, and then we'll talk about my other thing here. Okay, so basically how that was done was I put the flower down and
Okay.
I ran the, and I'm going to be more careful because Mariah noticed them. She said, you know, if you could keep your lines clean to the point that you're not getting outside of.
Which is a little bit hard, but you know.
It isn't the easiest thing in the world to do.
This is intentional frotaging, not just, you know, willy-nilly.
Yeah, for sure.
It's different. Okay, I'm about to wash.
And don't worry, I'll hold this up.
Oop. Getting the beach set up over here. Wonder if I close my chat and then bring it back out, if I can do the same.
But that's what it looks like. And then this is what it looks like when she puts the stuff on it.
Okay. Here's that for you.
And here's this.
Okay, this one goes with this. Okay.
Hey, and this is pretty cool. Watch this. See, those are the little fibers that you're getting on there. Okay, so
now, do you want to tell them kind of the rundown of everything, or are we just gonna go as we go? I just was very impressed by your list. She had a list. She has a list. She's been checking it.
Yeah, I already discussed it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is just glue down the thing here. I'm not cutting it out because we all know that take forever and nobody needs that. Ain't got time for that. Okay, so.
I mean, we do, but that's all we'll be doing.
Yeah. It'll take an inordinate amount of time to do that, and we're just not going to do that.
Okay, the bells, yes, 59%.
What? Our yes?
Mm-hmm. I think it's just because you manipulated the results. We now see how this sorts of things happen.
You know, I don't have to wear them. I just had to know.
She wanted to know. Y'all did good work today. Thank you.
I will tell you this paper, and I'm going to talk about it in just a minute on the gluing aspect.
This is just so interesting. I'm going to do more. I'm going to heat it from the back, and then you can show them that it almost soaks it in or whatever. I don't really know what the...
Oh, on the frottage business?
Yeah, it's crazy.
You get very little buckling on this paper. Now there is, but that's just because I didn't do a very good job of gluing there. Yeah, see what happens here? It pulls over to the back, and that's just the oil pastel.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. Consistent results, folks. That's what happens here at PM Artist Studio because we're professionals.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a remarkable. You know, I think it's kind of, you can see the difference in the two effects here. You know, this is your...
Yes, it does melt, Carrie. No, and that was not an odd question at all. In fact, that's kind of what we were banking on already, is because it is an oil pastel, which is pretty much, I mean, just as, you know, we wanted it to be stickier than a crayon, but obviously a crayon has a little bit of stick to it too, but it would melt, yes. It might be kind of interesting. I know, I was kind of confused too, but it's okay.
What?
I'm happy that she won. Was it yes for the bell? Yeah. It was like, yes, you like the bells, or no?
Okay, so.
I should have been clear about that. This is how I
There
also
we go.
feel.
Both sides. You can see some slight wrinkling here, but that was because I had too much glue and I didn't get my brush and smooth it out. So let me show you my other card here, which I did a lot better.
It's giving off a little blue hue to it as well. I don't know if that's just the camera and the lighting today, but
it is a little blue hue. I don't know. I didn't get that so much over here, at least when it's dry.
right.
But you can see the torn edge, and it tears beautifully, by the way.
Yeah, very.
Both ways. See, I tore it both ways. You can see it right there. And then over here, this is just attached it. And this is glitter glue all over. And then I glitter glued with it. Can you see the pattern there? Squiggly.
Yeah.
Ever so slightly.
A little bit, but hardly.
Yeah, it's coming through. So that is something, if you are really,
Because we wanted to do that.
Anal about that.
Because we know it is very porous. Therefore, like, whatever comes through. It is even so porous that, again, I said this the other day, but I think worth repeating. If you're, got clammy hands or anything like that,
it's going to show up there. Yeah.
When you're doing the powders, it definitely adhered more so than some of the other papers. But if you do the, powder thing, like the, little duster deal. But I didn't have mine. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in one of these drawers. I would also say that would probably stick more so to the paper. So it would be hard to dust it back off, is what I'm trying to say. That's kind of my one gripe about that duster stuff, remember? Because it leaves that sort of powder film on it.
I don't think you'd want to use it on the black at all.
No, because it's going to stay.
Yeah, it's. I didn't really know what it was all about anyway. Okay, so anyway, I went through on here and I added the Stabilo Pin 68 metallic markers. I mean, you can't see them like a whole bunch, but you can see them somewhat. Yeah. And I think the darker your paint on there, the more those are going to show up.
Yeah.
So that was not, that was kind of a ho-hummer. All right, so we're going to do this in just a moment. Here we're going to go ahead and we're going to use the Daniel Smith watercolor has been applied to the side that has the lines on it. See the lines? That's where, the other side is where it is. This is where it isn't. This one over here is just plain, nothing's been done to it. So I thought we could compare and contrast those two.
But doesn't that just look beautiful? We love it not only when we have a booklet of information, but does it not give some aesthetics?
Yes, well, of course, because that's just the kind of person I am. Okay, I think that's all that we've got going
Stephanie.
Here. Oh, and here, in this one, the colored pencils, and I didn't write them down. I'm just going to show you. There's the yellow.
At the top. Yeah.
And there's a kind of peachy color, which I don't know what happened.
Oh, yellow is in the center.
Yeah, I put some yellow in the center. The best one was this green.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? This is the white, and then this is that kind of peachy color, which I don't have here.
This was something that we noticed with some of the acrylic markers. Some work a little better than the others, but again, they really get soaked in. So it is interesting how it reacts with certain colors, but then again, pencil works better than marker.
Yeah.
And obviously, anything metallic is ideal for these papers.
Okay, I'm not going to set anything on top of this one until it dries. We'll just
hello, Kathy.
Back over here. We'll go through all the cards again before we blip out. But I just wanted to have that up there so everybody can see that that's what we're doing today. Get rid of those dead pencils. I don't need those rolling around making me crazy here.
Right.
Okay, so now what we're going to do, I'm going to grab my little hoop-de-doo thing here. You won't be able, and I need to make sure that I remember what it is that I'm doing here.
Well, that's why you got a list.
So the number 1 here is golden. So that's going to be these two.
Okay. Can you hold it up into the technology so folks can see it a little better? Okay.
This is what we're doing here. So I've designated
Look at this.
golden, the color shift folk art, and Nick Pro. Those are
Okay.
the three we're going to use. And actually, we're going to do a fourth because the fourth one's going to be over here. Let me just take care of that right now.
Number 4 document.
Number 4 is going to be this one and that one. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, I think I've got it taken care of. Or maybe it's just that one. I don't know. Yeah.
This is much like our poll.
Yeah.
Willy-nilly.
Willy-nilly. Okay, but I'm gonna stick to it.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to do the
Hi, Sawitcha.
got to dump out my crayons to get my expensive palette out here.
Yes.
I'm being a little bit snarky there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is this a good brush? Nah. I mean, it's not a bad brush, but it's not one of my large. Oh, here, I don't want to do that. That's not what I want.
Hello, Christy.
Okay, so number 1, we were going to do golden, and that's going to be these two right here. That's this little jobber right here. I never use this stuff much because, I don't know, it's kind of ho-hum.
Well, as far as like metallic paint goes, it isn't as oomphy as some of the other things.
It isn't, but you know what I have discovered is sometimes I don't care about oomphy. I
You're
want
right.
it to be
A little
not
sparkle.
so oomphy.
Just need a little sparkle.
Just need a bit. And you know, that's what I did on my ones that we're going to do some stamping on the. Okay, so what did I say? These two, right?
Well, I don't know. Let's just double check. So
Double check, doesn't hurt. Okay, golden is going to be
number 1.
number 1.
Okay, those are the right ones then. I see your little number
Yes,
1.
okay,
pointing
here's
down
my
there.
number 1, and here's my number 2.
Okay.
Here's my number 3, and here's my number 4. Okay, I do have allotments here. We'll just keep checking.
Ooh, I mean that shows up there. Do y'all want me to move the camera down? Should I move in closer? I think I should move it in closer. I'm just gonna do it.
I don't know. I can't.
Because this looks like particular work.
I can't be bothered with that right now. I'm just trying to
Keep it together.
keep it together and get some different stuff going on here.
You're doing a great job, Patricia.
One thing about this paper that I do love, and I don't know that you want to get all wild and crazy about it, you know, as far as really pressing down and rubbing.
No, you do not. It's sensitive like I am.
I was just waiting for the lightning to strike something.
Why would the
behind
lightning
me.
strike?
Out of disgust.
Oh,
Well, I'm not liking that at all.
I don't. I mean, it
it
shows up real nice there, but a little too much.
Let's see if we can pull some of that off.
Okay. Now remember, this is acrylic. This is not. Ooh, yeah, that was a.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably not such a good thing to do.
Don't be handling it so harshly.
It is handling it. But you can pull some of it off. Just don't get.
Don't push so hard.
You know, don't get so dab it. Don't smack it.
Yeah. Don't be like, okay, when you tap your mouth, you clean it up this way. But like, when your mother used to come along and just like, lick you and like
rub for 15
don't
minutes
do that.
until you're kind of okay. Number 2
Don't do-
here is the Nick Pro.
Yeah.
I tried to get these in kind of the same, but see, I don't have a grayish color in the era.
Oh. Well, you have the silver.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, it's here. I think yeah.
Yeah.
Silver.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. All right. Silver. Put this back away.
Okay.
Oh, well, this is metallic white.
It's different.
But silver. Yeah,
I think silver's a
different.
better Just even for naming purposes.
Yes, as far as apples to apples.
Yeah. Shiny to shiny.
Okay, now here's what I like about this. It is opaque enough to show up, but it's not covering up your details that are underneath. And put it on a little heavier. And over here we've got it kind of light, but you can still see. Let me get it up into the...
All right.
Of course, these are iridescent, and the golden is just plain silver, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't have any iridescent.
Now you need to lift your petals up so they don't get stuck down there. Otherwise you're going to be real sad, I think. Or is it just kind of looking that way? I don't know.
No, they're kind of floppy.
Okay.
Okay, this is iridescent silver. I'm not sure it's iridescenting enough for me.
Certainly not for that, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, why not just call it silver? Oh.
What?
Wasn't it? From the...
Okay, so what
show?
are we on now? We're on Color Shift Folk Art. Okay. I love this color a lot. And again, the folk art doesn't come in kind of a gray. This is as closest to gray as it gets.
Oh, so Margaret, you got to go back to our Sunday stream. We did talk about the Posca markers. But just a real quick little up, you know, like a, you know.
Yeah, I can show you the one that we did.
Yeah, we'll bring that back around. But here's kind of the thing with the markers. You don't want to overwork the surface. And the main thing that we figured out is, again, the metallics work better, and that would be true of any brand, than just the acrylic markers, which was sort of surprising to me. Because a lot of times with black papers, it works well. But again, because of the absorbency that this washi paper has, it just sucks it in and becomes very muted. And that's why P's going ahead and just using these metallic paints, because we know we're going to get better results than had she just used like especially even the opaque paints get sucked in there and have a similar issue.
And I did try a little bit with my I don't have any really truly opaque watercolors, but it was crap.
Yeah,
it wasn't even worth.
So it's like metallic is the way to go. If you want something to go with, you know, shiny stuff, this is the thing.
This is the way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I thought this little thing here that has these divisions here. I thought was kind of interesting too. Izzy cleans these off for me.
All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging. Hello, Paula. No worries.
We're going to do some stamping here in a minute. Oh, I think I did a better job of painting on this one than I did in the others.
You're getting...
It's an operator error here.
But yeah, you don't need a lot.
I'm just feather touching this, just barely. But it does stay, you know, it pretty much stays wherever you put it, which is kind of interesting.
Making me nervous.
Okay.
There we go.
So, golden, color shift folk art, 3 is Nick Pro, and 4 is Ara.
Very similar results, kind of across the flower.
So, you know, I mean, I don't...
Hello, Eric.
You know, I also, you know, I got better as I was going around the edge there. Just saying. Honestly.
We appreciate your honesty.
Got an itchy nose. Okay. So now we're going to use acrylic paints. And these are all acrylics that we just used here. So basically what I'm just going to try to do is I'm just going to use one of these. And I'm going to use the one that I thought worked the best.
Okay,
which was the Nick Pro.
Yeah. I think you need to kind of water it down.
I'm thinking I did, and I think that's the reason it worked was because...
Well, I think it needs a little extra watering
yes.
down.
Okay, now I'm going to do watercolor on this one. But
I love these flowers a lot. Just want y'all know that I had it.
Okay, so remember this is where the Daniel Smith watercolor stuff has been applied to the back of the flower. Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, no, that's a really great question, Carrie. He says, so he has to ask. You've mentioned that this paper was expensive per sheet, which it is. Comes out to almost $2, and it depends on, you know, obviously with your shipping and whatnot. He said, so, and it's a little bit labor intensive to use. So why would you choose this over other thin black papers? I'll tell you this. Number one, the color of the paper, the blackness of it, is gorgeous. A lot of other papers don't have that. One of the other things is that color does not leach up into it, or at least if it does, it fades away, because that's what P did with that one little sheet that she showed you where she tore it, and even when it glued down, and then how the fibers were what actually feathered out. It wasn't color. Color did not leach out of it. It was purely the fibers of the paper. And because it is so thin and delicate to use, that you can actually use to your advantage as far as, and he's going to get into some collage here in a minute, like kind of what she's done with these experiments to make sure that we have this for the book, because we love this. And P refers back to that other book that she has all the time. Y'all see that during the streams, or we'll talk about it, and that's where she keeps her little sample sheets for the different things. So it's not that it is necessarily, you know, better than any other black paper. It is just, it has certain advantages to other black papers. And I would say the color of it and its ease of tearing.
It has a beautiful hand.
It does. And as far as metallics and the way that it does absorb the metallics is very interesting. And unlike other papers that we've messed around with.
Okay, I'm really liking the way this is working. Can you see how it stays where I put it?
That's because of that absorbency.
This is because this is the side. This is the side that's been painted. This is the side that's not painted. It just sucks it up so quick that you really don't have a chance to get it smooshed around. But now look, you can come back and smooth it out. But see where those lines are? This side over here is the side that's not painted. This is the side that's painted with the watercolor ground. So if you want a little bit more control and still have the lovely aspects of this paper, I would say go ahead and do a little bit of, you know, do that extra step and apply that. It also makes it a little bit more, not a lot, maybe exaggerate, a little bit more tougher. I can just tell, and it stays put. It's not wiggling.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the side that doesn't have it on there. See, you can see those lines where you want to make sure, it's like Mariah said, you want to intentionally paint. The side that is painted with the backing of the watercolor ground, you have a lot more, you notice there aren't any hard lines. Can you see where I hit that right there? And I came back and tried to get that line to even out. You got to go quick.
Okay.
Okay.
I love that. All right. So now that she's kind of done with the explanation there, I did end the poll. I was able, like, I had to pop out of my. Anyway, I reset my chat and it seemed to work. But it was a final of yes to Belle's or no is 38%. So
some people like my bells.
62% supposedly, but there was still a little question on whether it was yes to bells or no. Like it was no to bells was for me. Yeah, I think that's right. But it's fine. She's going to not wear the bells for me. She'll try to sneak them in. Don't you worry. And see if I'm
Okay, so basically what I'm doing is I'm just hitting the tips of this. And this, remember, this doesn't have anything on it. This is just straight paper.
I love that. That looks so cool.
Doesn't it?
Ooh. That's a good little brush to use with it too.
This is my petal brush.
Is that the actual name of it?
No.
That's what this is the one that you use for pedal stuff?
Yeah, it's called a round, I think.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Sometimes I know those things and sometimes I don't. You can see that a little bit of paint goes a long way.
It's okay, Sophia. But I do appreciate you letting me know.
What did she say?
She says, well, I wasn't really sure on the thing, and I don't know if I voted correctly or not. That's okay. It's a win all the way around.
It really is.
Oh,
Okay.
this is so pretty. That's the way to use it.
And see, you're getting that little bit because a lot of this is dependent on that early embossing, the gel print.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the gel print that was done with the white.
Yeah, because there's actual color that has been absorbed into that.
I need to write that down. I didn't write that down.
And if you go back to Sundays.
And these are the ones that I painted over. So what we're seeing there probably is a little bit of paint behind that.
That's why you're getting different reflections. Mm-hmm.
Getting that different reflections from the actual color on the paint. Well, I need to make note of that. Mariah, you help me remember that. But I think that's quite nice. Okay.
Oh, yeah, good call. And I think that's kind of what's happening there, Carrie, is he says if you do multi-layers of paint, does it have an adverse effect? Each layer would be dry. That's kind of what's happening there, because remember the other day, even though, like, it was not saturated in paint, but there's probably more there than we realized, because once again, the actual acrylic paint is absorbed into the paper. And because it is such a beautiful black, you don't really see it.
Yeah, you don't.
Until then, she's putting that iridescent over it, which does react to those different colors that are that have been absorbed into the paper. Yeah. That's a cool, kind of an accident, but this is why we like to do these fun experiments.
Yeah.
Because now we know things and we can tell y'all, and then we seem really smart, and then you can spread the word. And you can be like,
okay,
I heard that up here in the
I'm just going
studio.
to concentrate down here on these two. Because they're blue, and I just think that's going to work out really well with what's going on.
I agree.
Okay, so this one has Daniel Smith watercolor ground on the back. And this is kind of interesting. You can see that when Mariah wad it, you get that.
And it is...
Yeah.
Okay, so the ink that you use to hold the embossing powder makes a difference, especially with this paper. Because what gets sucked through...
I apologize for the crappy condition of the...
Has something to do with that.
Really, I know it's kind of goes without saying. The watercolors are a lot easier to use.
Yes.
Than the acrylic paints. Just giving you a heads up there. Seriously. But now remember, this has also got some acrylic paint on top of it, because this is one of the ones that we did the, what do you call it?
Oh yeah, was this one of the early one? No, that was with this flower was with those other two that P just painted.
That I just painted that have.
And then P had done 3 different colors, because it was there was a blue, red, and a purple.
Right.
And the paint was acting a little funny the other day. And then so she was just moving it around and actually trying to pick up because we were trying to get it to adhere to the embossed areas of the flower. Because it was just soaking into the paper. So that wasn't really a big deal, which is kind of cool. Because otherwise, like if you were using any other paper, you would see all of that different mix-matchy paint being picked up. So it's going to sit on this one probably a little bit differently. And I think you can kind of see some of that happening in there where it's pooling up more.
Well, and, you know, over here on the side, I don't know, there's probably still paint over here. Because see where the paint is here? That was part of the paper. So it really isn't a good, what do I want to say? Comparison from the standpoint of it being
direct to paper.
Yes, we don't have any direct to paper here.
Yeah. So Christy Hartman, that's a really good question. She says, since it absorbs the paint, is the drying time longer? Well, this was something that we noticed very quickly the other day when we were prepping these, is that when P had added the Daniel Smith watercolor grounds, those took forever to dry. I think it's because she actually applied more than what she normally would because the paper's so absorbent, which it did take a long time for it to dry.
Yeah. I went much lighter this second time around.
Just because you learned that.
Because
so you don't have to,
that.
yeah, you don't have
now,
to put it
I
down.
really honestly think
That's
you're better off without the ground.
Yeah.
I think you get more consistent. It's easier. But look at that blue.
Because it absorbs.
Just not absolutely.
The absorbency of this paper is one of the, like, okay, that's why I need this for this kind of, you know, application.
Yes, rather than, you know, the meat paper. Steak paper.
Well, in the steak paper, it's more,
the steak paper is it's not as pretty.
See, you can see the reddish tone to it.
I'm trying to get a color here that you can probably see, and I don't know that I'm necessarily doing that. And just try the one with a hole in it here.
Sorry, I was thinking I'm just gonna leave it there. You're doing a great job.
You still get you still have paper absorbency here in the steak paper,
but it sits on top more like when the paper has been, you know, when the washi has been treated with one of the other mediums. It doesn't do the absorbing thing.
Yeah, it really and it's still just sitting there. See that? Pulled up. It's not actually becoming a part of the fiber of the paper.
Yeah.
And I think that is one of the things that really we have here. Plus the fact that, I mean, it's this is stiff. It doesn't have that lovely light feel to it that this paper does. And you can see the difference in the, look at the black difference there.
Now, granted, we've had this other black paper for a very long time, so it may be fading out.
Well, I tore off a good 2 feet, and it was the same.
Oh, no matter what?
Yeah.
Okay. So it was covered up is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if it was getting light or not, but like you said, she pulled off multiple sheets, and I think it just, and it could even just be over time, too. It loses its color. I would assume that this washi paper, again, because of the way that it is created, it's meant to stay and hold its black color longer.
Well, and it's also acid free. This other is not. I mean,
and there's your answer right there. Yeah.
Wrapped up in acid free paper or not. Well, I think this is really, and I also think it's so cool.
Oh, that's a good call. Yeah, and because I mean, Carrie's here. It's a very awesome observation, or just knowledge. I believe that steak paper was created for the food industry, therefore it would need to be a bit water resistant. And you are right about that.
and big. And this is totally absorbent.
Yeah.
Okay. Put that back over here. I think those are some good experiments. Let's check out what's happening here with our other two. Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
It's just so pretty.
Now let's do a little painting on this Hummer. Okay, I'm
Remind folks, this was because we've had some new people come in, and welcome everybody that has come in. Do say hello in chat. We say hello back. Give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't. Like it, love it, watch some more of it, and if you're watching in replay, we really do appreciate you. If you would let us know down in the comments below that you're watching, and give those thumbsy ups there as well. Hype it if you're on a mobile or have access to that. We very much appreciate that. It is helping.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to find some pieces of...
So these two little experiments, if you weren't here earlier, were the frottage. And you're like, oh, frottage, that means you're kind of new here.
Get some of my...
If you want to know more about that, I think I probably even have playlists. There are lots of videos. There are videos for that if you want to go deep dive on frottage. But really quickly, all it is rubbings. These particular ones were done with oil pastels. And then we applied the white embossing powder.
But now this doesn't have any other medium or anything applied to it. It is just strictly...
We were curious as to how much of the oil pastel would be, heated up and then absorbed into the paper along with holding the embossing powder to help give some of that resist. Hopefully that sort of makes sense. Or at least that's where our brains were kind of going with it. I think it's pretty interesting looking. Like, is it going to work for all things? No, but still fun. Simply Lizette says she loves hyping P&M. Thank you. I get kind of bummed when I'm watching things like on my computer and I want to do the hype thing and it doesn't ask me. And then when I go back on my phone, like, it's like a certain window of time. It's very weird. That looks beautiful. I'm curious as to why, did you use a different color in the middle?
Yeah.
You did. Okay, you switched up. Okay.
I used the really dark blue.
Oh, that's so pretty. And see, this was the first one, right? Yes.
Yeah, this is the first one. This is the second one.
And then you see, she went in a little bit more intently, and that's why there isn't as much mess around the sides.
I did on this one because you had admonished me, saying, I think if you would be a little more careful about your...
Yes.
And I think that this lighter metallic is the way to go, too.
I know, but I kind of like the difference there, because when you catch it from the one direction, it almost...
Well, and what I'm trying to do is do the lighter one out here to the edge and then come back in with the other blue.
Yeah. Christy Hartman gave blue hearts. Linda gave blue hearts. Christy Hartman has given 2 sets of blue hearts.
I mean, it just makes sense. You get better at this, folks.
Yeah.
The more you do it.
Oh, that is so pretty. And it gives a real painterly effect.
It does. It does. And there's no fuss, no muss. I mean, you can't get much easier than this. Is you scrape some oil pastel over it, wash it with some whatever that.
Tell people you spent 2 hours painting that flower, but spent 5 minutes.
Okay. Oh, I'm very pleased with these experiments today.
I'm too.
I was a little anxious. Okay, let's see what happens, and let's see what happens when we go over with old glued down Dicky Blicky.
You're dropping water.
Oh dear.
You're dripping.
Can't have that. Okay.
And this is the one we just stamped earlier today.
Yes.
Okay.
So it hasn't had much. It hasn't had much of a chance to do anything except just dry. And I'm just going fast.
And
here.
you haven't. So you just glued it down.
I just glued it down.
But it's all the way glued down. Is that what you're saying?
Top and bottom.
Okay.
I mean back and front. However you want to say it. Front and back.
Side to side.
Side. No.
Full thing? No?
I did top and bottom.
Okay. So the behind the flower there is not glue.
Yeah, it is. I glued the flower down and then I glued glue on top to make it stay.
Oh. That's a lot of glue.
It's a lot. Well, I had to.
Okay. There's glue all over it.
There's glue up and over.
I'm glad we have established this.
God, I didn't realize that was going to be such a difficult concept here.
I said, did you glue it down? And you said top and bottom. And I'm like, well, does that mean that there's
top
glue?
And this,
yeah. You know, that's how my brain.
Happens, yeah.
That's how my brain.
But anyway, I think that's not the thing to do with this paper.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can, but see, it's still just sitting there. You're not getting that nice interaction with the paper that you do if you don't.
Exactly.
And so I really honestly think that.
And that was one of our things that we talked about on Sunday, is that we sort of had figured out.
If you want to do gluing, you should wait until you're finished painting.
And if you want to keep it like truly, to be able to see the texture of the paper, utilize like the lines around like the flower or whatever to put your glue. Don't glue it all the way down, because then you're going to lose out on the paper. That's part of it.
And the thing about it is okay, look, you can see how how the water's pulled through to the back. That is, I think that is one of the lovely aspects of this, and that's why you're getting that. Your lines are still holding.
Yeah.
But then you're also still getting the advantage of having this absorbent paper with the paint, and that's just what it does.
Okay.
Alrighty. I don't think there's anything else here that.
Bye, Margaret.
Okay, so let's just go through what we've done so far.
Little recap. Then we're gonna get to some stamping.
And then we're gonna get in some stamping. Okay, you saw this, and I showed you the Stabilos. That's these little jobbers right here. It's Pin 68 Stabilo Metallics. That's what they're called.
Man, that's a good match.
Well, it wasn't intentional. I just pulled it out. Let's see what it does here on this one.
Again, anything metallic is gonna work well with this.
Yeah, and that's even over the top of the. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's, and I wished I had like a really pearly one, and I used to, but I think my darling
pearly one
went off with it.
Pearly, huh?
Okay, so we talked about this, and I think that this is an important thing to understand. I like this, and you can use it to your advantage. If you don't want that to happen, then you need to cut it out.
But again, it's not the paper bleeding, leaching out color. That's the fibers.
It's the fibers in the actual paper. Okay, this is done with just the metallic.
I loved that. That just turned out so beautifully. But you can see, did you glue it down?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just did the edge.
So that's just some of the, it's just how the paint went in there. I thought it was maybe glue marks.
Kind of puffed out.
Yeah.
Now this one is done with the Chinese, and we should paint that to see.
Yes, because I am curious. I don't, when we say the Chinese red, because it's this stuff here that we can never really
and it has been
say.
wad, right?
It has been, and it again just soaked right in. But I would still assume that some of the red, because it's the red, might come through. I don't know if it's gonna pull in. Ooh, I love that. That's kind of resisting.
Yeah. I didn't clean my brush really well, so I'm getting two colors here.
I don't think that's not a deal breaker. Lizette says that clear texture gesso is the bomb. She says she finally listened.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, right? She says it has honestly elevated her work.
I can't tell you how much I absolutely agree with that. Hey, you know what? I think that this is, if you don't want to see the lines of your flower.
If you kind of just want to use it as a guide, but then it also creates a really interesting, like, slickiness.
Yeah. Ghosty.
Yeah. Ooh, I like that.
I do too. I think that's really quite remarkable.
Yeah, the Chinese ink or the red ink. I know, it's always like, because it's the Sichuan, what is it?
Okay, so here we just did gel printing. And really the only thing I can tell you about the gel printing is either get it on and get it off or let it dry.
Yeah.
It's that sour spot, as Darcy calls it.
Yeah.
Okay, now we already did this, but I'm going to see if I can add a little. See, you can come over the top and add some other little incidentals here.
Yeah. Ooh, just love that.
It looks pretty cool, doesn't it?
But I'm telling you, see that right where her thumb is? You can see
Yes, right here.
where it has been treated with the watercolor browns. And I think the paper does better without it.
I do too.
Hello, Paula K.
I do. I wouldn't do anything to the paper. Okay, this is with markers again. Now here's the Posca.
Yeah. And that's the
this is the color orange. It is.
Here,
right
go
there.
down to you a little bit. There you go.
This is what color it was, and this is what color. So you know, it's kind of
It soaks it in and just goes muted.
This is written with colored pencil.
Because it works better on the paper.
Better. More better. Now here, I think this was a
Bye,
really
Miriam.
wonderful.
Hey, Julie Parker. Oh, these were the Delicata
metallic
yes
ink, and then the stamp is the mini.
They work really well on there.
Oh, here's another embossing one we can paint. This is done with Catherine Pooler.
So it might pull a little color, which will be interesting. And this is the sparkly embossing powder.
Yes.
Right? Super sparkly, like
the
glitter in it. It's gonna be shiny, shiny.
Okay, we're gonna do the dark middle here.
Okay. You can put that down.
Well, I can see it a lot better if I hold it up here.
To see the lines?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, this is a little bit more bling bling.
Yeah, I think for lack of better words, it sort of cheapens it.
Yeah, I don't know that that's what I would use, but you know.
Or at least for the flower, the subject of a flower, I think that's a little too much. But there could be, there could be moments where you just need to bling it up, and there you go. That's how you do it.
Bling it up. Okay, well we already know about that. Here, let's see what happens with this. Because we've got two things going on here. We've got
probably not Caroline, but they haven't fully released, or there aren't a bunch of people carrying this paper right now, but that's not to say that they won't. So TBD, and you could always reach out to Yasutomo. They're very wonderful and very responsive. Obviously, Paula, we should all blame Paula for this. It's her fault. They will reply back to you, and then probably could, let you know who would be a perspective, and maybe even reach out to them to help push along.
Yeah, figure out who's got it and
who would be willing to carry it, or that there is interest. I love those colors together. Now, one of the things that we were struggling with, so to keep in mind, and this is kind of true of all papers, truly the best kind of embossing powders are the finer ones, because this is a medium kind of, it's not fine.
No.
So it's harder to get it to stick. Now, that first round I did, and what did we use? That's right. It was the Distress Oxide, the bright yellow. That's almost the same color as the embossing powder. I'm thinking about using that one coffee grinder that we use for different things. Not food things.
Some of your
and putting some of the embossing powders that we have
that are
to finally ground them. Yeah. They need to be ground up further. Hello, Miss Ava Lee.
There we go. Look at that.
Oh, I love it. I think that's almost one of my favorites at this point. This is like the wowie zowiness of it. Under a black light, if you're doing black light art, that's a humdinger right there.
There you go. Okay, now I should bring out my red. My only thing with these, they take a little longer to
get them going.
Juice up than
the little CSY ones.
I'll tell you what, man,
are very impressive, especially for the price of them and everything. But they get creamy quicker than these do.
Yeah, they don't last as long either, because you can use a lot more of them than you really anticipated.
I guess that's true too. It's like those treat ball things for pets.
Yeah.
This is for artists to keep you from using it up too quick. That's a lot of red. I don't know that I would have gone that route, but I have the gold ones if you want more gold. Yeah, definitely, Caroline. Let them know, because there are quite a few of UK and beyond. I mean, I would assume that anybody in Europe, if there was a distributor at least that would distribute across Europe, that would be ideal.
And remind them where you learned about this, because they might send us.
That's right. They may hook us up a bit more.
Getting kind of low with this one color.
She really likes the paper. Oh, bye, Shannon. Thanks for hanging.
Okay, well, I don't really have a.
Oh, okay. So if Jackson's does carry some of the Yasutomo products, then they would. They already have a working relationship, so this would be a great push.
Yeah, let's see what happens when you overcolor.
Ooh.
Well, I like that.
Well, now, and this one, again, you can see it, hold it up into there's paint down there. She's painting on top of paint versus the paper. So that's why this is sitting on there more.
Yeah, not moving about the cabin so much. I think that's pretty cool looking.
That is cool looking. The piece is having a good time.
All right, yeah, I am. Okay, I'm just parking around here. Yeah, that. Oh, look, it went through to the back. Most of the time your sumi artists put down a...
Well, but that's good to know, because that means that
it is going all the way through, even though that was a painted
there was
surface.
paint. It wasn't as painty as we thought it was.
Wasn't as painty as we thought it was, and I'm not going to...
See, we're learning things with observation and our eyeballs.
Yes, and using our eyeballs and our brain.
Mm-hmm.
Hot diggity. I think this is my favorite.
Is that? It's so painterly.
Looks really cool. All right, well, we've got all those done. And let's just go ahead and get these out of here. We're going to get to some stamping.
I haven't investigated that, Alice. I'm sure that probably.
What? What is that?
Do we know if embossing powders are the type of microplastics damaging the environment? I mean, yes, to all of them.
One thing about those things, though, is there's not much that goes down the sink, because you suck them up with your hootie doo. Just it would go.
Yeah, I mean,
not much at all, because it all goes back in the thing, and the rest of it gets heat established onto a surface.
Now, if it's being shipped across the ocean, and one of the containers gets lost into the ocean, there's that. Yeah. Oh, okay. Would we please? Oh, you know we love to talk about clear texture gesso. Was it used in this experiment, and what is it used for?
It was not used in this.
Did you use it on one of them? You had it on one. I thought you had it on one.
Yes, I did.
We like to always use the clear texture gesso side by side with the watercolor grounds, because we feel like they are very similar products, and because P typically uses the clear texture gesso the most, well, it's usually something we do side by side.
I did not use it.
I thought you wrote it down on something that you did use it.
No, I didn't. I didn't use that or the black ground.
Okay.
So the thing about it is when you're doing the colored pencil, I was trying to find that one.
Well, with this paper, you don't need it for that unless you were going to layer it up.
Unless you were going to layer your pencils up.
Mm-hmm.
And, you're probably not going to be doing that kind of
pencil work on this.
I'm just thinking right off the bat.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to give these back to you, Mariah.
Where it waxes up,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, do I want to do that? Yeah, because I'm going to be stamping on the...
But the main thing is like, so let me kind of go across those very quickly. So, watercolor grounds. Great to prep a surface for watercolor. It also kind of, like I said, works similarly to what the clear texture gesso does. So you could use it for, if you have the clear texture, the clear watercolor grounds, you can use those even with your pencil. Kind of works the same way, right? Yes, no, I need your confirmation. This is
well, I'm just hesitating because I actually prefer the clear texture gesso if I'm doing the pencils.
Yes.
It has a little bit more tooth.
But that's what the grounds do as well for the watercolor. But it
almost
creates
exactly the same thing.
Right. But then, like, depending on which surface you're prepping for the watercolor business, it still sits on the top of it. And so it's like, it's sort of sad to prep the surface of that black washi paper, because that's almost like you're denying what it's for and how it can be used to your advantage. Does that make sense? We like to do these experiments mainly because we do so much mixed media that it's not like, okay, well, just because you've watercolored something and you've done, you've stamped these flowers and we know how it's going to react. Well, but now we need to know in this collage what's going to happen. I'm now going to add some pencil work. would it make sense to now prep this with the watercolor grounds now that I have already done some watercolor over it, or prep it with the clear texture gesso in order to do pencil work?
Yeah.
And really the answer is no, because it has still stayed, because it's absorbency, you still have somewhat of a textured surface there.
Yes.
The other beauty and why we like to test this is that, especially with black paper, we know that a majority of mediums, from any type of glue, adhesion, matte medium, clear texture gesso, watercolor grounds, those tend to leach up color, the dye, out of the paper. That has not been noticeable here, and any little bit that we saw was very early on, and then once it dried, it went away.
Yes.
That has not been our experience with others. That mixed media black chipboard stuff that I love. Oh boy, do you want to if you want it to stay black and be black, you need to paint it black.
Yes.
Because otherwise, everything that you put on it, including any kind of white texture gesso or anything like that, it's going to turn pink.
Comes pink.
Pink, and it is quick.
There.
So even when you put the clear texture gesso or clear anything over it, the glue leaches up pink.
The sizing or whatever it is that they use. Yeah.
I know I've gone on and on about that, but that's the reason for all of this.
Okay, so I wanted to bring these flowers back because remember these were on one sheet.
Yeah, all together.
You see how here's the square.
You can go back to Sunday to see.
Yeah, cut it apart. But this is what transfers when you do this, which I think is very interesting. Because I mean, it's really, really strong. Is this not kind of, some willy-nilly there? Okay. So basically what I want to do here is I just want to get these up because I think that gluing, I want to do some collage work with the tissue paper onto the black paper to see what that's going to do. That's that one card that I have.
Right.
That's why I left that one on the side over there, just so we could get a little bit of an idea. I don't think it's going to be a big deal, but I want to see if it pulls anything through the tissue paper.
Right.
And we don't know that yet.
Right.
We haven't done that.
Okay, and that is a great, always worth mentioning too. And then I can rant about something else too. Hold on. All right, so clear texture gesso is not the same thing as clear gesso. Clear gesso is closer in, in mediums to something like matte medium.
Yes. I don't see a lot of difference.
Usually not. And it also depends on the brand and like what they tell you that it is for, because different gessos really are meant for different things, or for prepping different surfaces for different mediums. Not all white gesso is created equally. We've done those experiments. There are videos for that. This is how we know all these things, because we bought these products or, begged for them from other people. Sometimes they give it to us. A lot of times we bought it on our own. And this is how we get knowledgeable about things. And let me tell you, some white paint works better than some white gessos.
Yeah, gessos is not all the same.
And some gessos just smell terrible.
Yeah.
Like right out of the gate. Not naming any names, but some of them are stinky. Names. Some of them still work a lot. And
we're just going to use iridescent white here.
Some of them start to go stinky, and she still uses them. I'm like, oh, you gessoed some things because I can smell it. And also depending on what you gesso, because
we've all established I am a lot less sensitive.
If you gesso those chipboard, that chipboard we said.
Oh, now that
was a special smell.
Gaggy. It smells like.
So the other day I was opening, because we have filing cabinets with some of the
kind of bathrooms that are in rest areas.
I finally figured. Here, listen. You're gonna laugh. Listen to this.
Okay.
So we use the chipboards to separate out, because we sometimes have extras, especially with the 5x7s, we cut 2 up, so we have a lot of those. Then we put them in drawers, for inventory. I was opening up one of the drawers the other day, and I was just like, ugh, So the smell had kind of built up because there's so much chipboard in there, and then it just wafted out at me. I was like, whoa, that was too much.
Don't keep that. Don't keep that stuff contained. Let it breathe.
It does. It needs. We need a little fan system inside of those drawers because, whoo, yeah. Hey, Sigurd.
All right, there we go. We've got that down, and we're just moving right along. I'm thinking also this could be a good opportunity to do some stamping onto this piece of paper once it's. Look how pretty that is.
So see, this is the piece that we were talking about with the 3 colors, the blue, the red, and the purple, that we were able to pull from the other day. Sunday being that day.
Yes.
There's a video for that.
You can go back and watch that.
Mm-hmm. That's the one that you can see on Yasutomo. They collaborated with us.
Alrighty. Some more spiders over here. We're going to do some stamping right onto
I wonder if I should pull the camera up now that you're doing. Are you doing big plates or?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pull the camera up a little bit. Backing out, y'all. Beep beep beep.
Remember we did these the other day. This was the I used the stencil and point through the stencil. Well, I used plenty of paint on that, didn't I? And we have some baby spiders that are the babies to this mama. Y'all will be happy to know.
There's some babies to that. Mama had some babies.
Mama had some babies, and we're fixing.
Hey, baby.
Putting those babies on that plate on that. Now that's not a tear. That's a wrinkle. See that?
Yeah,
There's going to be some more of those, and you just I don't know. I don't know how you don't.
No worries, Alice. Don't worry. We can read it. Oh, Sandy is asking whether she should buy clear texture. Oh, you should buy clear texture gesso if you want to use it in the way that P does, which is kind of like on everything, especially she's going to do some colored pencil on it. And if you want to do layered colored pencil work.
I'm just putting these over here because that's what we're going to stamp on. Are these papers?
Oh,
Hey, Eddie. We were talking about you. Were your ears burning? Your nose itching, or I can't remember what that is. One or the other.
Something feeling itchy or tickly.
We were discussing. Where I said, "Well, Eddie already did that." I'm just like, "Well, I didn't know that." He says, "Well, I'm just telling you. I think he already did that." And I was just like,
"There's a video for that." Hello, Lee.
We may not have done it exactly the same way.
That's true.
There's always a chance of that.
His crack was throbbing. That's a different thing, Eddie.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
We're not going to talk about that. Or that's private message. We'll talk about it.
Preparation age.
Different things we can go through.
I'm not sure I have any herbs right off the top of my head that get.
You don't want to just be rubbing any willy-nilly herbs, in that kind of situation.
Well, I don't. Yes.
Yes.
Well, I don't know if lactobacillus is what is called for there.
Oh, goodness.
It also could be, sometimes you manifest. I
think they call that being a hypochondriac.
Oh, he's He's manifesting an actual situation that creates a pain, you know. We euphemistically
I actually
pain in the arsehole. I said arse, and it's okay because that's what the English say.
Yes. Please confirm or deny our people in the chat. I don't know what she's saying.
Mo knows it's the truth.
Mo, was that right? What am I trying to say? Sometimes when my baby tells me that something, like she says her tummy hurts, then sometimes I feel like my tummy hurts. Is that weird?
Well, I don't know that child. There's so many things that I could say about that situation.
Sometimes I'm like, I think you're just hungry. And then I feel bad because I'm like, is there something?
How much crap have you been eating?
Yeah, that's very true.
Oh, look at these great.
Ooh, crackles.
Almost
looks like a turkey.
Man.
I see a turkey.
I see dried mud.
Yeah.
But now this is with
Mm-hmm.
one of my favorite colors in the Nick Pro is that blue that turns kind of yellow when you shift it to the side.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But isn't that gorgeous?
Lovely. All right. Well, you got 37 minutes to do what you need to do.
I need for you to hook me up with some stamps.
Okay. What in particular are you wanting? Spiders?
I think so.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to try them out. I've got them on tissue, but I've also got some other papers lined out here to just on regular copy paper. But here's what I want to keep in mind. I want to keep in mind how I'm going to cut this into a size that's going to be usable in my
That's Eddie's spider.
Excellent.
And this is Rhonda's spider.
Okay, that's the babies. This might be another spider that's coming in. Remember, I've got 3 here, so now if I add, I'll have to make sure that I'm and this can go right there.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
Are we going to wall these?
What?
Are we going to wall them? Yeah, I think so too.
No. We're not. We're just going to stamp them.
Stamp it. Okay, careful where you put them.
And didn't Carrie already left?
Mm-hmm.
Gosh darn it, Carrie, I was going to show you my black ink and...
Sleepy.
Oh.
It's late there. I think he's an early riser. He's not one of our hoot owls. See, that size was needed, Rhonda. These will be available in September.
Back to the mama.
Talk to the mama. Mm-hmm.
It's interesting that, can you tell the difference between the paint and the...
Yeah. Well, but you had stamped some of those.
No, these are not stamped. Those are...
Oh, no, because, yeah, that's right.
Through the stencil.
Stencil, because these have all been stenciled on. That's right.
But I think, we do have this now as a stamp in this size. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
This is the baby.
Yeah.
Now, I don't... You know, I want to leave this area open to cut it.
Okay.
So even though it looks kind of weird right now, and there doesn't seem, I think maybe one more spider there coming in from out there, but then I want to put this one over here as sort of the big mama. She's setting up shop over here in the corner and watching the rest of these yahoos. Biding her time. She knows when those little babies will come over here and she's going to snatch it up and eat it. Now see, I'm really glad I left room around that, because that, just by itself.
Well, you can come in and
really,
then use your paints.
Yes.
Because Eddie wanted one that was able, that you can fill it in.
You could fill in like
and
Carrie's
paint.
butterflies.
Yes. And like his lantern flies, which I don't know if you.
I lost my, my ones that I did. I don't know where they are.
Oh, those really.
Yeah, the ones I spent
Well, remember,
a lot of time
one
on.
of them I ended up, I think, is in my book.
Oh.
I got the blue one.
Okay, that looks cool.
See, and this would be...
Very happy with this.
Okay, so to bring it back to clear texture gesso, this would be a prime example of a perfect situation. Like, you would want to put and apply that clear texture gesso over the outlined spider. You could come in with your pencils then and make it amazing.
All right, here's the
on
other...
top of the acrylic paint, which you would not be able to do otherwise.
But before I did that, here's what I would do. I would come in and paint the negative space around the spider.
Give it a little glow,
give it a little bit of a glow.
Drop shadow.
And wait for that to dry. And then come in and do some more painting on the inside where the spider is. Let that dry. Go over the whole thing with the textured gesso. So then you can come in with your pencil and do work on like modeling the orb here.
Stay tuned to this spider, because it will not be the same the next time you see it, most likely.
This looks really cool. I'm very, very happy with that. All right, now that's the red one, and I've got many of those, as you just saw. But now you didn't see this one, and I'm sorry it's wrinkled. It fell to the floor and got kind of wibbly wobbly. Okay, so let's get some babies on here.
Oh yeah, like I think, especially if you wanted to just stamp on like white paper and use either your Coptic markers, because I know a lot of y'all like got into that at some point in time, or your acrylic markers. I have a special project kind of coming up, y'all. I'm trying to determine like how exactly it is best to do it. I need to discuss with some people before I really roll this out. But all the different types of markers and things to be able to color in the bugs. Because he has not only the spider, but then there's a centipede and 2 different scorpions. That's a lot of spiders. People are going to get creepy crawly.
Did you know spiders and scorpions are actually in the same...
P's been doing research.
Same family. Did you know that? Do something a little different with this one, because
Eddie hasn't chimed in.
He
he did.
He what?
Mo says, Eddie, Rhonda, did you have a baby? Secret's out, Mo. About the spiders. Rhonda spit out her coffee.
I don't know how that
I don't
transatlantic copulation works out. Y'all let me know.
Well, no, this would just be from one coast to the other.
Oh, one coast to the other?
Mm-hmm.
Well, geographically, it's probably about the same amount of mileage.
Oh, goodness. Don't let Pete give you advice on geography. She'll get you lost every time. In fact, if she feels very adamant about going one direction, go the other.
You should really just run
Be
as
like,
fast.
okay, good.
Run as fast as you can. Okay, we're going to kill 2 birds with one stone here. This really obnoxious mark out here.
Okay.
Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I want to demonstrate something to y'all that I talk about all the time. I know you're here. Like, oh, dear God, here we go again.
Yeah, exactly.
Color wheel.
Yes.
Color wheel. Mariah talks about technology. I talk about color wheel and how you change things. All right, so I'm thinking about Eddie's spider here. And I want this spider to show up more better. So what I think I want is I want this background to become the lines less obvious. Right. I want to knock those back a little bit. So what we're going to do here, oh, I need to get on my lid on here. Move that over here, that here, right here, and do I have, I don't, that's excellent.
Excellent.
Okay, I've got to get that out of the way because I'll be sitting up on top of that. We don't need that. Oh, I don't want to use that. I'm going to have to. Okay, this has got some crap on it. I don't know if it's going to, if I get it on, pardon me, if I get it on there and off, I don't think it's going to matter.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, I know I don't want to go too dark because I want that black spider. I want that to be there.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
And I don't think I want it to be shiny.
Okay.
I don't want it to be shiny.
No shiny.
No shiny. Let's see what this does. If it screws up, we've got another piece.
And you know I love this color.
Piece over here that's gonna.
Strike that.
Strike that.
Redo.
Strike that. Redo.
Take two.
Take two. Oh, just in time.
Oh, yeah, that's an interesting twist that we developed. Yep.
Well, you know.
Uh-huh.
Gary Gorey always used to say, if you're watercolor and you don't know what color to use, just use purple. I say, if you're gel plating and you don't know what color to use, just use
green gold.
Green gold.
Oh, so sorry. I didn't sleep well. I think I've been drinking some of my coffee later in the day, and it's a really dumb thing to do.
Oh, it is, Mariah. You should know better than that.
No, but then I feel bad when I don't drink all my coffee.
Oh. Well, you can always warm it up the next day.
No.
Some people.
Some people do that. I am not one of those people. I've tried, and again, I do not enjoy it.
Well,
much like other things.
All the stuff I put in mine, I don't really know.
No, I don't think it matters. I should just leave it for you.
Should. Now, see, look at that. I think
zinged it up a little. It's a little. This is where the radioactive. Radioactive.
I think it is. It's working. I'm still thinking I need just a touch more of something here. Let's see. Where's my watered down white? Hiding out in the back there. You know when you can hear the big balls? Then it's been altered. That's your clue.
Have y'all been listening? I know I have.
You can hear those big balls every time. I'll show them to you here in a minute, but I got to get on with my rat killing here. This is probably going to be negligible, but it's okay. I'm going to feel better about it.
Okay. A slow build is better than, obliterating.
Obliterate.
We don't want to obliterate.
That's right, Mariah.
We want
point.
A little bit to go away.
Okay. Let's see about that. Nah, that's too dark. Okay. Could use a little bit of that.
Yeah, see. No, I just can't, man. I like it. It'll mess with me. And I have really weird dreams.
Well, we may have to just,
Yeah. Oh, okay. Bold move.
Well, it's pretty,
This one's the altered one.
It's the altered one.
You don't want that full force.
No. I just want it to kind of brown out.
I'm happier with this as far as. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is, I mean.
All right, now,
Did
see.
Karen say she can do that?
Just, you know, I know it's very subtle. There's not a whole lot of difference there, but there's some difference there.
Hello, Amanda. Welcome, everybody that's come in. Do say hello in the chat. Thumbsy up.
All right. So, I want to show you what the original looked like so that you can appreciate it. See that?
See that? Subtle.
Subtle. You still have your lines there, but they're just not quite as zoomy out at you. And
right.
Where's my other?
You're going to stamp your spider on there?
Oh, I wanted to find my other spider so I could show them.
Oh, okay.
How that it's going to show up better.
Yeah, there. It's on the big piece.
See, I think that's going to be a whole lot better. Okay.
I'm amazed at, I was really proud of Eddie on the line width and how he created these. I mean, that's harder than y'all think. You just, Eddie can preach. I mean, actually, all the designers can probably preach about the struggles of designing and line width.
It is, seriously, and just knowing, okay, that needs to dry a little bit. Let's just play with this a little bit while we've got. Oh, I don't want to do that.
He does.
We'll change this one ever so slightly with some turquoise. I'm just showing you some different things that you can do if you're not happy with your gel prints and the color that they are. The whole trick here is you want to use transparent color. Otherwise, you're going to cover up everything and then you're going to be mad as a wet hand. Y'all know how mad that is?
Not really.
Well, hens do not necessarily like to be wet.
I didn't know.
It's not their natural state.
Mm-hmm.
And when they accidentally get wet,
they're real irked about it.
Raise hell and flap and cuss and chicken talk.
Cuss and chicken talk.
Oh my gosh! Look at how cool
I love this.
Looks.
This makes me happier than that other one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they bathe in dust. They're happier in dust.
Yeah, dirt. Chickens like dirt.
Mm-hmm. Moses, is that like a sweaty hand? I don't know if she's talking about the same thing we're talking about, but there might be other conversation.
Okay, I really kind of like that. Now, what other color do I have that kind of does that same kind of thing, except a little bit different?
Same but different.
Oh, let's just go with purple right off the bat. No, don't want that one. Gotta be careful about which one I grab here, because one of them has medium added. That other one is like, it would obliterate everything there, except the black spider.
I mentioned that.
I think my ball's stopping up the flow here.
Oh. So Bo says she said hens, but when said in Texan, it sounds like hands. Hens.
Oh.
Hens and hands. It is. Mm-hmm. Sounds very similar.
Yeah. Carrie sent me a card. It wasn't a chicken, though.
It's a rooster.
It was a rooster.
But we really want to
It's
say
a
the other thing.
cock-a-doodle-doo.
We really do.
My dame has lost her shoe.
It's just like, I can't. Y'all just don't understand how much I refrain. Especially when we have cats. Just want y'all to know.
What you talking about?
Cats.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Like the James Bond
like when
movie, Pussy Galore.
Mm-hmm. And when P did the kitties in the leaves, that was a very difficult time for me.
I want everybody to look at this and
It's very
say
pretty.
how absolutely fantastic.
It is very pretty.
The outside part there's better than anything else.
I want more of that. It was in the bushes. That is exactly right. I mean, it was too much. We would have to talk about it each and every time after one of those streams. I was just like, killing me.
Okie dokie.
And if you're new here and you don't know what the kitties in the leaves in the bushes was all about, I would recommend going and watch that. It was during the Pouch series, which is also funny.
And I think that there were more than one video.
Oh yeah.
Just saying, right?
And it might have even
off the bat.
Was it around October-ish? Kind of feels like this time of year.
I kind of think it was. I think that's how it got started. Okay, I'm going to use some quinacridone. Heavy body.
What is this one? Quinacridone heavy body?
Yeah.
Alright. In Sinoye, right?
Sinoye.
Sinoye. See, my tongue doesn't do that.
Acrylic. Acrylic.
Acrylic. That's how Orlando says it.
I know you're just trying to get me something to say something.
That will trigger her sometimes. She gets a little sensitive. But we do get a chuckle about all that. Like, I even sometimes just think about it and it gives me a chuckle. I like what's happening over there with the brayer off too. You might want to consider
calling it good.
Because it's a good one. There's a good striping, and I like that there's the red, the blue, and the kind of greeny, yellowy.
Well, I still need to get something going over here on this.
You do flip it around.
Pearly white side.
I mean, there you go. See, there's two ways to tackle things.
Oh, I don't have any more.
No, go.
Brick red there.
Well, you could have rolled it up off of the edge there.
I could have.
You weren't prepared to modify your plan even though you wore your shirt. I'm disappointed.
Well, hope springs eternal.
That one's a little murdery, and there's a heart.
Hearty farty over there in the end.
Izzy always just like, did you see that heart? She'll find hearts on all kinds of things. Hello, Carl Miller. That's Kathy.
Hi, Carl Miller. There we go. Got some. Okay, now we can retire that.
Hey, Susan. No worries. Happy you're here.
These people just showing up?
No, they've been here, but they've been doing things. Just, you know.
They've been lurking. Okay, I really like that. Look at that. I don't like the heart down here, but I'll fix that. No worries. No worries. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do a little bit. I'm having a good time.
All right, you got 15 minutes to continue your good time.
Excellent. Let's do some cutting on this before we add baby spiders.
Yes, it was the green pouch. It was, well, I don't know. Was there another green pouch? No, the green pouches. Yes, that was the pouch we speak of with the kitties. Ooh. That paint is making it extra.
Does that. And I guess I must have got it on there plenty thick. You know, I always want to make sure that I'm getting off what I want to get off.
That's usually, people, want that.
And I guess I could.
Okay, what?
Another one of those white spots is annoying.
See, these are the things that annoy her.
Yes, it's not tinkling bells or wind chimes. Gently.
Gently. Honestly, I don't feel they are gentle.
Tingling in the wind. And remember, these were the ones that I put down that coat of the thin, watered down gold.
Yeah.
Now, it was supposed to be its pull layer, but then that didn't work out.
Yeah.
And you can see, it's a good thing I didn't do that because there's lots of places that didn't get any paint, and that would have still been on the gel plate.
Yeah. Now what?
Now what? We're just going to keep experimenting with some colors here.
Oh.
Okay, now.
You're done with the stamping?
Oh, I did want to put some stamps on here.
See, she got sidetracked.
I did.
This became a side quest. I'm bringing her back on track.
Okay, I'm back on track.
Because she begged for these things.
I did.
And said she wanted to show them early.
Okay,
so.
this is still a little sticky, but it has 3 coats of paint on it. It was covered up, so I'll uncover it, and it'll
let it breathe.
It'll recover.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's work with these guys.
Now, did you want any others, or you're happy with your spiders?
I
don't know if you want to introduce any other bugs into your web. I keep telling her that that's what the spiders do. They catch other bugs.
Well, this could be a bit of a situation where, you know, it's like they wrap the cocoon it.
Cocoon it. Yeah, it's partially cocooned.
What kind of bug you got for me? You got a scary bug?
I got beetles. There's Eddie's centipede and stuff. And then, I don't know if scorpions end up in...
No, probably not in webs. Birds eat scorpion. But I don't know, spiders.
Oh, you know, we have birds from this month. You could do a, thing where the birds are attacking the scorpion in one of your later things for this book. Just, keep that in mind for a subject matter.
Absolutely.
Mouse says, I vote for her to widen her bug family. Stamp Ember.
Okay.
Does anyone else use that? Like, I'm just like,
I'm just going to stick with my spiders here.
Okay.
I know that sounds kind of boring, but I would like to give the bugs their own showcase.
Yeah.
And because I think they deserve it. They're so wonderful. I don't want to just slam them in with spiders.
I might end up doing on the 31st of this month. I might end up doing a whole big master board of all the bugs for my thing.
Oh, well, look at you.
But again, I need to talk to some people about some things.
What you talking to people about?
Things. Sometimes it's not just about me, as much as I wish that were true.
Certainly true.
Scorpions eat scorpions.
Yeah, they do.
It's a hate crime. Is it with the T in the middle? See, I don't care for that.
The what?
If there's the T in the middle, then we're different. Because I'm more of a Stamp Ember.
Like that?
Okay, yeah, see, we're different. Because I don't like that T in the middle. We're good. We're hyphenating. Stamp Amber. So you can remember the hilarity, Patricia, that you were missing and not engaging with me here.
I'm thinking.
She's.
And you know what? This is what professionals really focus on their work.
Yes.
I've been watching this one woman. She's very focused.
We should spill the tea. Hashtag Stamp Ember. Or we've been dropping the tea. That deserved a snap. I'm highly entertaining
I might
myself.
be brushing it ever so slightly, but I want to get this on here because I want y'all to.
That's right. Remember,
really be able to appreciate the.
See, Darcy's here for it.
She is.
Eddie is too. He hashtag snapped and hashtag work.
For what? For your bug
all of
thing?
my geniusness happening here in this marketing meeting that we're having online. Sal says, Mariah, you're a mess. Through that. You were not wrong. Oh, that looks good. Look at that, Eddie. That's a sexy spider right there.
Absolutely wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, let me look around here and see if I've got something else, as Izzy used to say. Something else.
Something else.
Something else. Okay, I think if I cut
he
this.
He gave you hearts on fire. 3 of them.
Oh.
All
right, let me get some of this pearlized stuff off here because I think
what's the Elvis song? Hunka Hunka Burning Love or something, right? Is that Hunka? Was it Hunka?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, I think it is. Elvis.
In the shape that, like, the stamp piece, it kind of does, because I was thinking, like, how cool it looked, and that, yes, it could become it's a bat spider.
Good Lord Almighty.
Yeah, it's hard today. You did them the wrong way. I mean, or you put down the paper the wrong way. You needed to do it the easier way. You need to work that out. In the, midst of gel printing.
I don't know if this is going to make any difference or not. We may have to just.
It's going to be a rough tear. You want to exacto?
Piece of crap.
You want to exacto? You want me to exacto it or just chop it?
I'll just whack it.
Whack it.
I'll just whack it.
She's got the big scissors. She's cutting. It's all right. Oh, there you go. People are planning out their spiders. I like it. I'm here for this.
Planning out their spiders?
What kind of spiders they would like. Eddie says, Sal, the spider is Puerto Rican from the Bronx. Stylish with mad attitude.
He's gonna be rounding off and fighting the rest of them.
Seems perfect.
I'll give him an extra whack here.
Oh.
Did you see that?
I did. Oh, hey, not bad.
Okay, well,
Hey.
it wasn't horrible. He's got more legs than he needs on that one side over there.
He's on the move. He's on the move.
Shows action. He is ready for these others. Should I give him a friend down here?
Yeah. When you go to battle, you really do need a friend.
No, I like one.
Stick the friend away. Just getting more babies.
That's some pretty spidery stuff there, folks. Let's see if we can get this dude separated. I don't know why this is becoming such an ordeal. Separating the paper.
Sometimes when I go back and read chat and I was like, what did that, like, what was that comment for? And then I just chuckle because I'm like, just on its own, it's extra hilarious. Just saying. Turtley. She loves spiders.
Oh, I'm thinking these are my fun.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to do a little.
I'm looking forward to what you do with that one. Now, I've hyped you up, so you better do right.
Well, we're going to start right now.
Okay, you got 3 minutes.
Got 3 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's going to be enough.
Well, you can prep him. Prep.
Get some
Containment.
paint on the paper here. I'm still thinking I'm going to go with
Oh, you're going to prep around him first.
transparent yellow. Put the big scissors away.
A little nervous about this. Building up the anticipation here at the last, 2 minutes. We might be leaving on a bad note, but that's fine. Yeah,
I'll keep them coming back on
That's
Thursday.
right. It'll get better. Might be amazing. Then we'll be like, hey, it's going to get even better. More better. Betterer. I like where it's going.
I know. And see, it's just because if the less contrast you have with
We'd love to see it. It's right
the
behind
line.
It's right behind your head. There you go. Look at that. Well done. Alrighty, my arty friends. That concludes our experimentations for this Tweaky Tuesday. We shall be back here on Thursday. What else are we going to do? Are you going to be doing more with the black paper? You're going to be gel printing more.
I think I'm going to be gel printing more.
Or collaging.
Well, I don't know yet. It just depends on what I get done.
I think what would be interesting, too, is if we got some of those spiders stamped out on some of that paper. Because you could come back over and place those. And it's almost like a hole ripped out of the web, and then the spider could be put in there because you can tear out so finely around it.
Or I could I could do flop off pearly webs.
Oh, Eddie. Oh, you gotta go watch Eddie's stream from today.
Okay.
He did a very cool thing.
He did with a good flop off.
Was it a flop off? I don't know if it was a flop off. But he did a web thing. I think it was a flop off because he got the lines.
Yes, so it had to be a flop off.
Yeah, because it was white lines using Rhonda's Whirly Webby stencil.
Oh.
And then did some pearl essence things, and it was almost like holographic. All right, y'all.
Something to aspire to.
That's right. So go over if you haven't watched that. You need to watch it. We'll be back here Thursday. Until then,
love ya.
like a
long haul.
bye, guys.